My name is Monty Hoover, and I'm honored to be your parade announcer today. First up today, we have a special guest that's going to give us a poem reading. Please welcome our Fairfield Poet Laureate, Suzanne Bruce, who will be reading her work titled, As We Stand Together for this occasion.
Thank you, Monty, and thank you, everybody, for coming out so we can salute our veterans. As we stand together in honor of all veterans, we gather for today's parade, floats filled with friends and excitement, celebration adorned in red, white, and blue as we view this annual tradition. As we stand together, what binds us is not the hot dogs, burgers, and beer, not just cheer when military members march by, but the hope that sacrifices were not in vain, that the past is wisdom and the future remains safe. Beneath the waving stars and stripes, children play. Later, hear stories that ride on brisk breezes, learning what it means to be proud. How dedication of service long before their time keeps the pledge of sworn oath and duty alive. As we view this annual tradition, as we stand together, we unite in humble tributes, stop and lean into why they risked their lives for us all. Bravery, a golden, selfless drive. Honor is a badge pinned in the heart, worn proudly in the soul, felt in every breath. As we view this annual tradition, as we stand together, holding hands and connecting, freedom isn't always free until all can breathe a better future. Commemorating the past and observation today, democracy will last only when it is not taken for granted. As we view this annual tradition, we stand together with deep gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you, Suzanne. And how fitting for today, a poem to salute our veterans. Next up, we have singing the national anthem this year is Senior Airman Keegan Bushauer, a vocalist from the United States Air Force Band of the Golden West. Please stand, remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Keegan. Beautiful. And we're going to pause as we salute the KC-46 flyover from Travis Air Force Base, the 60th. And you may be wondering, I don't know whether you noticed it, that's a brand new plane Can you believe how quiet that was? That's part of what it is a quieter plane and less disruptive, and it's a refueling wing. And thank you to Travis Air Force Base, the 60th, for that wonderful flyover. We are so lucky to have Travis Air Force Base here in our community. They're great community partners. Not only that, but the things they do around the world with that plane and many others that are out there at Travis Air Force Base, they are the gateway to the Pacific. And they are the ones that are fighting for our freedom. And being able to have a parade like this is due to the armed services. And make sure that you take a moment to thank them, not just today, but every day. It's an honor to have them here in our community, and we are blessed because of them. Thank you. Also up here on the stage with me today for the first time, thank you, little guy. That's a nice jersey you have on there. For the first time, most of you may not be aware of it, but we have a judge up here today who's been working these parades, I don't know, probably since the beginning. Always in the background. Nobody knows she's around. She's always helping to get the parade started on time, getting all the parade entrants lined up. Today, she gets to be a judge up here on the stage and actually watch the parade live, which I don't know that she ever has. No. Ladies and gentlemen, Yoli Ramirez from the Fairfield-Suisun Chamber of Commerce, Director of Operations. We also have Leo Callejas, the Solano Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Executive Director and an Army veteran. Thank you, Leo. Angela Shackelford from Realty One Realty Group. Thank you for being here today. Her boss is a Marine vet and put on a program this morning up in Vacaville for the Vacaville Veterans Programs, and it was a wonderful event. Then we also had at the theater here in town the commemorative program that was really moving. I go to both of these every year, and if you don't shed a tear, you're not human. I'm sorry, but they are very, very moving programs, and we're fortunate to have those happening here in our community. I see some motorcycles circling down here, so guess what that means? We're getting real close to the start of the parade. Quick trivia. What was Veterans Day called prior to being named Veterans Day? There you go, Armistice Day. Good job. We have some historians here today. And now I can hear the Fairfield Motor Unit. The Fairfield Motor Unit is comprised of hand-selected officers who are committed to making roadways safer for all. A motor officer goes through almost 4 months of training to earn their motor wings. Motor officers are experts in accident investigation and DUI detection. Part of their job today is to make sure the parade route is clear and ready for all the parade entries. Next up in today's parade is Simmons Sheldon Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 2333 and the Auxiliary Honor Guard. With Post Commander Lou Webster and Auxiliary President Nancy Boyd, established in 1937, Post 2333 is named in honor of Sergeant Melvin K. Simmons, World War I, and Captain Milton Sheldon, World War II. They meet the second Tuesday every month at the Veterans Building located at 427 Main Street in Suisun City. Next up is the Fairfield Fire Department and the dignitaries, led by Fire Chief John Sturdy and crew. Riding on the truck today, we have Vice Mayor Pam Bertani. We also have council members Scott Tonneson, Doug Card, Doris Pandero, and I'll look to see if anybody else is riding with them. Following the fire department is the Fairfield Police Department and their Bearcat. Is the chief riding in there? Hey, there's Dan Marshall, our chief, and his lovely wife. Thank you. Hey, Dan, the sheriff's department said to tell you that is the Bear Kitty. And now we have Assembly Member Lori Wilson. She is proud to honor American veterans in Fairfield's Veterans Day Parade. Assembly Member Lori D. Wilson represents California's 11th Assembly District, representing Fairfield and all of Solano County in the California State Legislature. Assembly Member Wilson is the chair of the California Legislative Black Caucus, majority whip of the California State Assembly, and co-chair of the Delta Caucus, which means she is very busy. Following Lori Wilson is BMW and Volkswagen, who are our sponsors today. BMW and Volkswagen are proud sponsors of today's parade. The core values of the Fairfield Automotive Partner perfectly align with the commitment to excellence to our military servicemen and women embody. We are proud to be part of the community that will be celebrating all of our veterans at the Veterans Day Parade, and we invite everyone to visit our new locations this holiday season, to come see what a car buying refined looks like with our one price, one person, 1 hour philosophy. Following BMW is our Catherine Moy, Cat Moy Mayor. Cat Moy is riding in one bad 1965 Impala convertible from the True Family Car Club. Jennifer Huerta owns and drives the classic. Thanks, Jennifer. Riding behind them is Council Member K. Patrice Williams. Good to see you, Council Member Williams. Thank you to Dwight from the Just Vets Corvette Car Club for providing transportation today. Thank you for the break. How you doing, judges? Good? You've been scoring, being difficult, tough, lenient? What is it? How are the snacks? I think only Yoli's over there eating. Rolling up the street next, we have the Suisun City Fire Department. Established in 1861, the Suisun City Fire Department has been in service for over 160 years. The men and women of Suisun City Fire Department take pride in the customer service they provide to all who live, work, and travel through Suisun City. Riding on the Suisun City Ladder Truck 47 is Mayor Alma Hernandez, Council Member Jenna Lee Dawson, and Council Member Marlon Osum. That's a nice hat you got on there, Marlon. Looking good, looking sharp. Up next, we have Solano County Sheriff's Office and County Supervisor Mitch Mashburn. Solano County Sheriff Thomas Ferrara and Solano County District 5 Supervisor Mitch Mashburn are riding in the Real Bear. In today's parade, Sheriff Ferrara began his law enforcement career in Solano County in 1981 as a graduate of the FBI National Academy 205th session. Sheriff Ferrara was unanimously appointed to the position of the 27th Sheriff by Solano County Board of Supervisors upon retirement of his predecessor. Sheriff Farrar was elected to office in 2014, re-elected in 2018, and re-elected in 2022. And with them is retired lieutenant from the Sheriff's Office, retired lieutenant and now County Supervisor Mitch Mashburn proudly continues his longtime service in Solano County as our District 5 representative on the Board of Supervisors. He is happy to be riding in the Veterans Day Parade. Mitch is joined by his lovely wife, Tanya, and their family and friends. To all veterans, Sheriff Farrar and Supervisor Mashburn want to say thank you for your service. We honor you today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to provide a warm welcome to our Grand Marshal, Frederick B. Young Jr., born in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Mr. Young enlisted in the U.S. Air Force the day after he graduated from high school at the age of 17. He retired from 20 years of service as a Senior Master Sergeant, which included being an aircraft loadmaster, superintendent, and resource manager. Mr. Young was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross for extraordinary achievement in the Vietnam and an Air Medal with 12 oak leaf clusters for meritorious achievement in Southeast Asia. He has a master's degree in business administration and has served as a president for many local groups, including NAACP and Kiwanis Club of the Greater Fairfield. He has served on the governing board of the Solano Community College as well as Fairfield Planning Commission, to mention a few. Thank you for your service, Grand Marshal Young. Special thanks to the Golden Hills Mustang Club providing our Grand Marshals transportation today. Next up, we have B Sharp Academy. It's a school of the arts for both young and old. They specialize in teaching piano, voice, drums, and guitar as early as age 5. They are currently accepting new students. Located at 995 Oliver Road, Suite 11, near downtown Fairfield. Visit them on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you, B Sharp Academy. Wonderful salute to our veterans. Next up is the 60th Air Mobility Wing. Airmen from Travis Air Force Base represent America's finest mobility force. Serving locally and engaging globally, the airmen are led by Colonel Elizabeth Apotekar, 60th Mission Support Commander, and Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Noyor, 349th Main Squadron Commander. With more than 10,000 active duty and reservists from 3 wings, Travis Air Force Base continues to rapidly project American power anytime, anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Fairfield High School Air Force Junior ROTC program. The program is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jazdany Tagwanad, with instruction from Major Frank Agugon and Master Sergeant Mike Akasikiano. And Junior ROTC programs has about 120 cadets and have completed more than 500 hours of community service, including coastal cleanups and the Adopt the Street program. Looking good, Junior ROTC. Following the ROTC is the Travis Air Force Base Aviation Museum. They brought a training module that is used to help pilots learn on new air equipment when jets were first introduced. Aren't we fortunate to have such a beautiful day for this Veterans Day parade? I'm actually getting hot up here. I thought it was fall, but it's starting to feel like summer again. I don't know about the rest of you guys. But that's California, right? Next up, we have the Aluma Shrine Temple 212. They're based out of Suisun City. Aluma Temple is a subordinate temple of the ancient Egyptian Arabic order noble mystic shrine of North and South America. The temple is led by illustrious potentate Timothy Finney, and the marching club is led by Patrol Captain Zachary Johnson Sr. They are a fraternal organization, have a national partnership in support of the American Diabetes Association. Veterans make up 90% of the Aluma. Rolling up the street, playing some wonderful music with some unbelievable horses. It's Rancho Los Estrada. They are new to this year's Veterans Day Parade. Rancho Los Estrada, please welcome them as they bring their dancing horses and musical group. That tuba player's got it going on, man. How about that cute little cowgirl on her little pony, looking sharp? Now, if you've ever spent any time around any horses, riding horses, training horses, getting bucked off horses, whatever it may be, let me tell you, it takes a lot to train these horses to dance like this, and I'm always in awe every time I see them. Of course, following these horses are the hardest working crew from the Boy Scouts here with the wonderful duty of pooper scoopers. I can't believe they only gave you 2, man. There's a lot of horses. Thank you for what you do, Boy Scouts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big welcome to the Jelly Belly. Jelly Belly makes the world's #1 gourmet jelly bean and makes over 50 official flavors. Stop by the Jelly Belly Visitor Center for the self-guided tours offered daily from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Also, check out the brand new Jelly Belly Museum. I see Mr. John Jameson waving out of that fancy-looking Jelly Belly car. Looking good, guys. Check out this cool ride with the eagle on top. That's our local Travis Credit Union. Travis Credit Union is a non-for-profit financial cooperative with more than 225,000 member owners and $4.7 billion in assets. They help people achieve their financial goals by helping them plan, spend, save, and borrow better. Chief, how you doing, John? Looking good. I hear a lot of horns. I'm starting to hear a little revving. There we go. Just Vets Corvette Club. They're based out of Fairfield with members throughout the Bay Area. The mission of the club is to promote the hobby of owning and modifying Corvettes of all generations. They promote family involvement, inspire friendships, and encourage youth in the community. With some members being veterans themselves, the Just Vets Corvette Club honors veterans for their patriotism, love of country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice. Thank you, veterans. I like that white one. She wins. Very nice. There's another white. Man, look at all these hot-looking vets, man. Looking sharp. All right, we've heard enough horns. Let's hear some horsepower. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Little American muscle. Ooh, look at this red one. Nice and shiny, looking sharp, looking sharp. I don't know if I've seen that color before. What do they call that color? Black Rose Metallic. Look, that is cool, man. Just Vets is looking good, looking sharp. Boy, that is a lot of vets. Well, they saved the best for last. We got an old school vet here. Oh, I believe, yeah, it might be an old Stingray with a little T-top going on, action going on. Some custom colors. Thank you, Just Vets Corvette Club. Next up, we have Hello Garage. Say hello to Hello Garage, owned and operated by local veteran Dennis Abrawaskis and his family, helping our community add clean, organized spaces to their homes with premium indoor and outdoor concrete floor coatings, storage, and more. Hello Garage would like to salute all the brave men and women and their families of our armed forces and salute all our veterans who fought to keep America free. When you want a contractor with a strong devotion to family, community, and the American way of life, call Hello Garage. Check out that dog. He's cool. Was that a French bulldog, they call it? Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Oak Brook Academy of the Arts. They are a public TK 8th grade school with an emphasis on the arts. Enjoy the performance from our students who participate in our after-school programs of choir and dance, directed by Irene and Yvonne.
Skies for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Wow, that was exceptional. Great job. It takes a lot to get that many youngsters to sing together and harmonize like that. That was really beautiful. Thank you. So, following the youngsters from Oak Brook, we have the Orfs. I'll let you guys figure out what that stands for, but it is a group of retired veterans who work together throughout their military careers. They lower the flag at Leisure Town on Memorial Day. They also help American Legion Post 165 to prepare 1,000 meals for Solano County veterans on Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve. Thank you, Orfs. And that is old retired folks. Thank you for your service, gentlemen. How's it going, judges? I see another bag of snacks got popped. Well, there's another one. So you guys are staying fueled, hydrated. All right. I don't know, but I think this next group might have some. No, the cookies don't come out till like January or February, so no such luck. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Girl Scouts of Northern California Twin Sister Service Units. They serve the girls of Fairfield and Suisun in Northern California. Girls of courage and character who make the world a better place. Girl Scouts is the preeminent leadership development organization for girls from kindergarten through graduating high school seniors. Thank you, Girl Scouts, and we salute you as well. Next up, we have the Vacaville Ice Sports. Vacaville Ice Sports is dedicated to providing a fun, safe, and healthy environment for children and adults to experience a truly magical ice skating experience year-round. Our rink is also home to the Vacaville Jets Youth Hockey Organization and the Vaca Valley Figure Skating Club, who offer a variety of programs for all experience levels and interests. We pride ourselves in providing the youth of our community the necessary programs, training, coaching, and direction to help them achieve their goals while learning teamwork, self-discipline, responsibility, and positive participation. Above all, we are committed to the athletic development, personal growth, and most importantly, fun. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Armijo High School Air Force Junior ROTC under the leadership of Senior Staff Cadet Colonel Camilia Suarez, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Awahina Garcia, Cadet Captain Harun Salazari, Cadet Captain Mariela Balboa, and Cadet Captain Rafael Zuniga, followed by Color Guard and the Corps, lead by Cadet Technical Sergeant A.J. Talevsky. Make some noise for your 71st Cadet Corps. And I'm sure I only got half those names right. Those were some tough ones. Next up, we have Wanda Wallace, who's running for State Assembly 2024. Wanda Wallace is restoring trust and integrity. Candidate for State Assembly District 11, Wanda Wallace lives in Suisun City and has served the Solano County Contra Costa community as a realtor for over 20 years. She is proud to represent your interests in the California State Assembly. To learn more about Wanda Wallace campaign, visit www.votewanda.com. Next up, we have the Chief Solano chapter of the National Society of Daughters of the American Revolution, also known as DAR. Their motto is God, Home, and Country. DAR is a nonprofit, non-political, volunteer women's service organization dedicated to promoting patriotism, preserving American history, and securing America's future through better education for children. Every member of the DAR can trace their lineage back to a patriot of the American Revolution. The Chief Solano chapter has 120 active members who volunteer in their communities in support of active duty military personnel, veterans, underserved children through donation and volunteer efforts, and providing scholarships for outstanding students. Today, members are dressed in Revolutionary era attire in honor of the first patriots and veterans in anticipation of the upcoming 250th anniversary of the start of the American Revolution. Thank you, ladies. Your outfits look wonderful. The Daughters of the American Revolution. Thank you. Running up the street next is the Suisun Fire Protection District. Riding on the truck is County Supervisor Wanda Williams. Hello, Wanda. Hey, how about Sparky? There's Sparky, too. All right, looking good. Following the Suisun Fire Protection District, we have the 364th Recruiting Squadron. Let us give a round of applause to these brave men and women who have chosen to serve our nation by joining the United States Air Force. As they march proudly in today's parade, they carry with them the promise of defending our skies and protecting our nation. Let us show our heartfelt appreciation for their commitment and bravery. If you are interested in serving, please reach out to your local Air Force recruiting office. Rolling up next is Medic Ambulance. Medic Ambulance Service has been serving the city of Fairfield and Solano County citizens for almost 45 years. Thank you, Medic Ambulance, first responders, for your service. I'm sure you guys can't hear that we have a dog back here howling because of the sirens going off. It's pretty cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the Golden Hills Mustang Club. They're a nonprofit charity promoting ownership of Ford Mustangs, America's favorite pony car. Founded in 1982, the club supports local veterans groups and other charities, as well as providing scholarships for high school students. For over 15 years, the club has sent supplies and gifts to our troops overseas. Golden Hills Mustang Club, the friendliest little club. Another American muscle group of cars. There we go. I'm starting to hear a little roaring. All right, looking good Mustangs. You know, at the last parade on 4th of July, the Mustang Club had an electric Mustang riding with them. It didn't have any roar at all, no American muscle sound, but it was electric. What can you say? Next up, we have Jet Black Tint and Glass. Jet Black Tint and Glass would like to thank all veterans for their service. They offer military discounts at all 17 of their locations throughout the Bay Area. Window tinting helps deter theft. Get your windows tinted today for only $99. This includes 5 windows on any vehicle and a lifetime warranty. Visit jetblacktint.com for more information. I bet you that car don't rev up. That's one quiet car. Is anybody driving it, or is it one of those autonomous ones? Honk your horn if there's somebody in that car. Okay, now I feel better. I was getting a little worried. That tent does work, I mean, you cannot see anybody in there driving that car. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Boy Scouts of America. For over 100 years, Scouting has provided youth worldwide a gateway of success, opening the doors and minds of many of the world's leaders, scientists, financial institutions, educators, healthcare workers, and researchers. To learn more about Scouting, go to www.bsasscouts.org. Looking good, Scouts. their 100th anniversary next year. Thank you, Lions Club. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Vanden Air Force Junior ROTC. We would like to welcome the Vanden High School, California 20011 Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps to this year's Veterans Day Parade. The unit has achieved Distinguished Unit 19 times since its establishment in 2001. That means they're really, really good. Does anybody remember what KUIC was called originally? Nobody? Come on now. I'm sure there's some people around here my age that remember what KUIC was called to start with when they started. Quick Radio. Man, nobody knew that trivia question? That's hard to believe. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big warm welcome to 93.5 KUIC, your hometown station. Your 95.3 KUIC station. Listen to John Young every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Hometown Mornings. Listen online to KUIC.com. Happy Veterans Day, and hey, KUIC family. There's Big Ed. What's happening, dude? Next up, we have the Lovin' Kids. Lovin' Kids is an after-school program focused on providing tutoring and mentoring for children kindergarten through 5th grade so they can succeed in the classroom and in life. By establishing the centers directly within the neighborhoods, family members and local residents also are integrated into daily activities, providing opportunities for helping kids and communities rise. Lovin' Kids is continuing to expand our footprint into other neighborhoods to fulfill our mission in sharing the love of Christ with our neighbors through acts of mercy and compassion. The Lovin' Kids is one of our more successful after-school programs here in our community. Thank you to the Lovin' Kids. Next up, we have the American Red Cross. They're honoring our veterans and their families throughout their military career and beyond. For over 140 years, American Red Cross has stood behind our heroes, powered by generous donors and volunteers. They present on more than 100 military installations and deployment sites around the world. They also respond to more than 60,000 disasters annually and provide safe shelter where everyone is welcome. Thank you to everyone who supports the Red Cross mission.
shelter for us? Of course. Thank you. That's comforting.
Sheltering process.
Thank you for what you do, American Red Cross. Even comforting their patients with Mickey Mouse. Where did you get that flag? Thank you, American Red Cross. If you get a chance, walk down here by the judges stand and you can see the new VW car from Fairfield and the BMW. They got some pretty sharp cars sitting down here. Thank you for your sponsorship. Much appreciated. Next up, we have the True Family Car Club. The Family Car Club is a Solano-based and was established in 2023. True family members have a variety of cars that are modified in their own unique ways. True Family attends public events and car shows that help raise funds to support charities and small business. Nice looking convertible. Hey, a dancing car. I'm not sure, but this next one might be called a Transformer. That's one of those vehicles you say has a lot of bells and whistles. And hydraulics, obviously. Holy cow. That's one heck of a dump truck. Did you see the flag on top when they brought it up? That's cool. Is that a Monte Carlo? All right. That car was named after me. Very nice. Classics. Man, check out this candy apple red. Is she a beaut or what? Very nice. 1951 Plymouth. Next up, we have the National Sojourners Incorporated, General Robert F. Travis, number 490. Representing the General Robert Travis chapter number 490 of the National Sojourners is the Masonic Military Veterans Order in America. The chapter formerly met at Travis Air Force Base and now meets in Oakland. Representing the chapter are Chief Petty Officer Gary Peekig, United States Coast Guard and former Airman First Class Jim Westfall, United States Air Force. The flag is being carried is called the Bennington flag and is believed to have been carried during the American Revolution.
We are rock strong. We are rock strong. We are rock strong. We are rock strong. When I say go, you say cross. Go. Rock. Go. Rock. When I say go, you say cross. Go. Rock. Rock.
The Salvation Army Kroc Center. Salvation Army Ray and Joan Kroc Center of Suisun is a multifaceted facility that includes a church and performing arts theater, indoor aquatic center, fitness and recreation center, a special event facility offering sports and day camps for children and youth, child care, and educational programming. The Kroc Center is something for everyone. Also operating in the hub of the Salvation Army in Solano County. They facilitate year-round emergency services, toy distributions, and more. Next up, we have the Roland Freedom Center. The Roland Freedom Center is an aviation and military museum located at the Nut Tree Airport behind Lowe's in Vacaville. Their goal is to honor and preserve the sacrifices of our brave men and women of the service and to educate future generations about why we are free. What you see here today is just a portion of the vehicle and aircraft collection at the center and is a reproduction of a parade plane used by Gonzalez Brothers to promote their 1912 plane, which is on display at the Roland Freedom Center. The center is open 7 days a week from 10 to 4 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the California Army National Guard. They are proud to introduce our local soldiers, Master Sergeant Gutierrez, Sergeant First Class Randolph, and Staff Sergeant Mao, representing the California Army National Guard Recruiting Battalion in your local Fairfield unit. The 49th Military Police Brigade, located just out Travis Air Force Base, is the home of the Homeland Response Force, the California Army National Guard, always ready, always there. Last but not least is Hemparles Trucking, and they are honored to be back for their third year in celebrating our veterans in the loving family. They support those in need. Come check out what Hemparles is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this year's 2023 Veterans Day Parade. We hope you have enjoyed your time with us, and thank you to all of our veterans for your dedicated service. We salute you.